Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert here again in DC Worlds Collide, a game I'm very happy to see have come back. It is giving me such joy playing this game again. It's only been a week, but when I get up, I look forward to when I get to play DC Worlds Collide. Some little bit of news and a refresher in this video about how the game is played, in case you forget. How some of the characters work as well, how combat works, and some of the other modes that you have to do on a daily basis. So the first thing I need to announce is there is an official Discord server. I'll put a link to it down below. They sent out a mail how to get into that official Discord server. So if you want to join that, go ahead. Just realize though, one of the big rules in that Discord server, you cannot speak of how to bypass the country locks like I have done, obviously. So if you want to learn that, you can join my Discord. I'll let you know in there, give you some links. Or you can join Reaper Fury's Discord. He has his Discord up as well. He is a big whale in this game. He was always a big whale as well in the past. So he's another good person, but he sees things at whale mode. Let's put it that way. But he is a good guy. So with all that out of said, let's go and look over. Let's try to remember how to play this game, things you need to do in this game. So let me just move the dog over. So one of the things, that is missing though, is one of the best characters in the game. Though Killer Frost is not in the game. We'll have to see if she ever gets released, if she got reworked, what will happen. But for now, a lot of the characters are still in the game, but we do have some newer characters. Like I said, like we have a Vixen. I got Bloodsport already. Ocean Master, he was another one that was at it. I think the pools have gotten a little bit easier, at least for me. As you can see, I already have Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, and Hal here. I actually pulled Hal, Lex, and Vixen here, all in a single 10 pool today. It was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it. But these two are legendaries, along with Wonder Woman being a legendary. It seems to have gotten easier. You will get Constantine on day 7 of logging in automatically if you do not pull him. You can pull him. Of course, you get given Batman. But let's not forget there are ranks in this. We start out with, I believe, 3 stars is the lowest, 3 gold. Eventually, you go up to 5 stars. Then once you go on to it would be a 6-star, you go into the red stars. Once you fill up the red stars, you go into silver stars. And that, I believe, was like 2 was like the highest we could go before the game shut down. So that gives you an idea of what these ranks are for. Legendary characters have these badges, which I haven't unlocked yet, but that will power them up, but those you can't get back. But the reason why you want to rank up is because the skills are tied to this. Some characters, once they have the ranks, this don't work as well. Trying to think of something like Penguin was on, I think, one that needed his badge. There's just different things you can see how it increases. You get chance 100% silence chance there for the lasso, which is always great. So Wonder Woman just gets better and better with her ranks. She's one of the best characters, if not the best character right now in the game. Constantine, another good character there. With his skills, you can see he adds cleanse. A cleanse is quite good. Things like that. I know Lex Luthor is another one that's dependent. You can see he gets more shield damage absorption. Gets cloak. He's giving out buffs once he gets a little bit higher. And of course, in his adaptive armor, his passive damage reduction, stuff like that gets higher. The other thing here is you notice the gear. Pretty much don't worry about too much about blue and green, maybe a little bit more on blue, but pretty much you really want to focus on your purple gear, don't forget, because eventually, like a lot of that gray and even green gear, it's going to become fodder to strengthen this stuff up on the purple gear. You also have the different sets here, speed, attack, and a block set, and different characters need different things depending on the character and what they do. For instance, Nightwing would be a good example of somebody who needs a block set. Really want a block set on him. That's because of his skills. It all ties into blocking. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. It damages block, triggering, block and attack. He reduces damage, stuff like that. He's a good character for block. those are just things to get think about. If you really want to get in depth into the characters, I had some spotlight videos on the characters before. They're older, but they're still relevant because the characters really haven't changed yet. Plus, I might redo them, might make them update it just to be a little bit better. Plus, we got some new characters I can put in here and let you know how they work and how good they are. And again, a lot of it is dependent, though, upon that rank sometimes. Just getting them up, and of course, having the right gear. Some other things to remember, don't forget you go into your, if you join in some kind of alliance, league, whatever you want to call it, do your daily question there, get 50 diamonds. Let's not forget about the triangle of characters. You have red, blue, green. Here's a red, here's a blue, here's a green. This is the tanks. These are the damage dealers, and there's support. There's a support little cross there. They can do healing. They could just do debuffs. You got some characters like Two-Face. He could be either a tank or a support type character or a DPS type character. Cyborg is more of a tank slash support. He's weird. There are exceptions to that. Red, blue, green. Don't forget that's your triangle. Blue beats red. Red beats green. Green beats blue. So when you're putting together teams, that is important to remember, but not always necessary. And when you go into a battle, don't forget positioning is very important as well. Got to keep that in mind. In this game, positioning matters. You usually want your tanks in front and your damage dealers in the back. You have to go through the front row to get to the back row. This happens to be a DPS team. This is a level that doesn't really matter. As you can see, I can one-shot characters here and just be done with it. But you can allowed me to get to the back row first, but normally you'd have to go through the front row. So that's just something to keep in mind in this game. There's also what they call synergies, and we also have our damage reports at the end here. There's no stars though, at least not in this game mode. Let's get out of here, and I'll talk about synergy a little bit. Certain characters do have synergy. The reason why I'm using Green Arrow, his skill is that synergy. No, it's wrong. It's in the Infinity. So what am I doing? Team synergy, there it is. This is kind of like a leadership ability, but you need certain types of characters to activate it. He needs area of effect characters to activate him. So he makes it very good for an AoE team, like you see me running with Constantine Wonder Woman with him. Batman is more of a single type damage kind of character. Single target burst is what they call it. You can see the characters that would activate. You need 2 of these characters along with Batman in order to activate this synergy, and you get this buff then for the entire team. In this case, 6% attack and defense, and the single burst target ones get another 6% as well of attack. Lex Luthor, he has one as well. You need a support and another tank. That shouldn't be too hard normally, and then you get extra 6% attack, hit point, defense during battles. They get 8% damage reduction while they have a shield as well. So just keep those things in mind. This is the way the game is played. It's a little bit different than Marvel Sim Force. That positioning does really, really highly matter. I mean, it mattered in Marvel Sim Force as well, but it really matters a lot here. And don't forget, with your reinforcement, you do get the Bat Cycle for free automatically. You do get the mirror and the Tiger, I believe, at a Digital Universe, and maybe even the chair. And right now, the only other vehicles we have, Batmobile, which there is currently a event to get, and Parallax, which I remember was a special event, hard to get as well, but he was quite good. The best one we don't have in game though was the Wonder Woman jet. That was the best one back when the game was before it got shut down. And eventually we'll have artifacts over here, like Wonder Woman's lasso. I remember was one of the best ones there. So that wraps it up for this video. Anything else you'd like to see, let me know in DC Worlds Collide. Like I said, I'll link to the official Discord. Just don't talk about how to bypass the country blocks in there. That's a no-no. But you can come to mine and we can talk about it. I'm starting to build out some channels for DC Worlds Collide. Wouldn't mind to have a nice little community and chat about this game. Really liking this game. A lot better than Marvel Sim Force right now, that's for sure. I'm very happy right now. Until next time, everybody.